hello to YouTube if you'd like. Hello, YouTube. Hello, 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 hello. You will all be on the VOD if you're good. We have chat here tonight with us. If you're rewatching on YouTube, if you're rewatching on Northern Exile Gaming, we have chat here for our second part. Let's hope they behave themselves. Derpy Evie, it's mostly cutscenes anyway. It is, and it's something I wanted to talk about before I start. Is that I didn't realize just how sniffing his own farts Hideo Kojima actually is. Like he's really up in there, right? I have these ideas, and all of my dialogue will tell you what my ideas are with no subtlety whatsoever. But he does it so off the cuff and honestly that you kind of got to respect that, you know? Green Lion, just send me pictures of your minis, mate. hobbynightmares@gmail.com. Just send them to me and I'll put them on. Alrighty. Let's do this. If you remember correctly, we've just finished the Virtuous mission, and now we start the main mission. If I go quiet, it's cutscene time.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Hey, Prez, how's it going, man?
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
I'll address that in a minute.
I will need some
Green line.
proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Yeah, so Kojima did. He only wanted to do 2 games, not 3.
Are the Russians going to be helping?
Crazy, huh?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely.
Good man, Joshua.
They've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Less of a smooth landing this time. Is that by Yong-Gear, Green Lion? Or is it another one? Because Metal Gear Solid has a convoluted story. But 1, 2, and... Well, I think it's... 3 is remarkably, you know, grounded, which is why I like it so much.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan. But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is.
Changes, that's
Start
cool.
over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
All right. So, one cool thing that I wanted to talk about, and I think I did it in the last stream as well when we were testing out the game. The reason I think that's really cool, that who are the Patriots, Lali Lule Lo is the answer, right? The reason why the Patriots are called Lali Lule Lo in the Metal Gear Solid universe is because in Japanese they don't really have a phonetic sounding for L, that syllable. Lali Lule. They can't say it. They can't say Lali Lule Lo. Right? I mean, I'm sure they could if they learned, the different phonetic, the sound of L, but naturally, when a Japanese person has to say L, they'll roll it into an R or something. Do you know what I mean? And so it's like a really good metafiction sort of a thing where the Patriots are called the Lali Lule Lo because Japanese people can't say the words. And I think that's really cool. Also, your backup team in this game are the Patriots. Spoilers, right? So the Patriots, who are the big shadowy organization that everyone's fighting against in Metal Gear Solid 4 and beyond, well, or mainly 4, right? And who are whispered about in 1 and 2, they are the background team who are supporting Snake in this Virtuous mission, which is pretty cool as well. I did start a new game, Stu, for yes, I did. I did not know the other thing you said. No, I didn't. Yeah, Otter Toast, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm going to read that out for the YouTube posterity. Hey, I know you're busy preventing an all-out nuclear holocaust, but my name is Harry now. See, it all started in 1945. That's Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid. Now imagine the only game you played in this series is Phantom Pain. Oh my god, yeah. Notorious Gav saying for Ultramar, of course he is, because Ultramarines can't let anything go, can they? It's always got to be about them. I only played the first Metal Gear Solid and then Phantom Pain. Big jump in graphics. Yeah, indeed. I will, Faust. I will answer you back. It is indeed very, very, very live. Make sure to grab the croc cap. I will. Is that coming up, Alex? Is that near me now? Now, one thing, I know if you watch this on YouTube, you will know from part 1, but look what I can do now. I can crawl walk! Yay! Best mod in the game. best mod going. Awesome mod. Now I will actually need to start taking on... to start killing things, because... I always found it funny how earlier on in the game, the mage's like, oh yeah, you gotta procure all of your food on site, Snake. Remember to eat. And he's only there for an hour, and he's only supposed to be there for an hour. Like, just silly. Thank you. I didn't Notorious Gav, no. Okay, so I've got a while to go yet before I get the Croc helmet. Another snake down there. So, the game did give you a gun, but unfortunately we're not going to get to use it. Because this bitch is about to take it off us. Oi! I saw you there, young man. Yeah, I don't see you there. Cutscene time.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Dude, there's people on the way. Why are you radioing people?
This is Snake. Major Zero.
There's gonna be guards on the way.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no shit.
But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Oh, I probably will. You know me. Right, I'm gonna lie down here because well, I really want to be able to see. There we go.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh, hang on. I better do my camouflage quick. So, let me read some of the chat. Oh no, she's hot. Yeah, the boss is pretty fine. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You haven't seen the peak of hotness in this game yet, though. You will do in a minute. Let's go with black. 95% face. We gotta rep it. Sorry, we gotta rep it.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Let me just have a look at that chat again. The universe stops when the radio is active, remember? Yeah, I know. Oh, you guys talking about Space Wolves? Okay, cool. Yeah, I do like the boss. The boss. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. The boss is a really, really good example of why I don't want them to remake this game, and I'm very nervous about the remake that's coming out. I don't think a Japanese studio would do this, right? But they could make the boss like this girl boss, right? Who just is just really condescending and an asshole, you know, that kind of a thing. I'm good because I'm a woman and you're a man, sort of a thing. What I love about the boss in this game is that she's not that. She's earned every single fucking accolade she has. If you read the lore, even in this game, they tell you about it. And you do beat her. You become better than her, and she knows it, right? And that's a really cool... I just love it. She's a really good character. Very well written. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of just leaving these dudes where they are. I'm just, no. Oh, fuck off, game. Who says I won't win in a fight? Are they going to run straight over to where I am, really? Look at him! Look! I hate that! That's such bullshit. Look at that! They're like, he's like, I see him. Like, of course you fucking see me, you idiot. Anybody else want to make the case that I'm not going to fucking survive a minute against actual troops? Yeah? Fuck you, game. How do you pick dudes up? There we go. I'll be taking that. This is how you do it, guys. You basically got to fuck them all to get the weapons out. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Come here, boy. Gonna play you like an accordion. Alright, let's move on. I did think that was bullshit last time. Like they could just they just knew where you were at all times. Like I have 95% thing, and they just go, "Oh, you're over there. Cool." Not what? What's the point of the fucking camouflage then? I think they're all down, right? So I can just move on. Yeah, sneaking missions, I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not very good at them. That's the issue. These dudes are going to get up, so I might need to vacate the premises pretty quick. Great, now they're all going to get up. Look at them all getting up like, what the fuck? Who the fuck was that guy? I love that. Ooh, who was that guy? That guy fucking sucked. Look at them walking off. Look at them. That was a bad day at the office. That they all just come out going, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this guy up, gonna fuck his shit up, and then they all just get like annihilated. In my northern law here, they all just agree to stay quiet there. You know? I am excited, Slinks, yeah. I am, mate, yeah. Or Silnix. I'm very excited. Yeah, Snake's just like, yeah, nah, I'll take him, it's fine. No problem. Yeah, in my mind, in my lore, they've all gone back to the HQ and said, listen, we won't repeat what just happened there. I don't know who that guy was, but he fucking sucks. Like, they just all walk back to the base. Yeah, no, false alarm. There's nobody there. Right, so we got to be careful this time, because we haven't got a trank gun to get rid of these dudes. Okay, where are we going? Is there a better camo for down here in this area? No, black is the best. Okay, all right. God, I missed the Octo camo from Metal Gear Solid 4. That was such a good piece of equipment. I can't wait to get a gun. I think you can see in part 1. Part 1, by the way, is over on the Northern Exile Gaming channel. But also I've got you all here. You can all you go and watch that. It will be on there anyway. So in part 1, like, it's so much easier with that trank gun, dude. This game becomes trivial when you've got the trank gun. Oh my god. Absolute piece of piss. Go and sneak up on you, Mr. Goat. Fuck you! Fucking die! Oh yeah. Tasty. I'm not going near that rabbit because, knowing me, I'll fall off. Okay. Gimme. This is great. Got all the food I need right now. Right, let's have a look at the map, shall we? Right, so this is a dead end. It is very easy to get turned around in these woods. I will say that. And this is on normal difficulty. I used to think that these games are hard. Well, they are hard, to be fair, but so am I going over that way or am I going over this way? Okay. Then that's the next one. Right. Okay. You can drown in this mud, by the way. So, it's a very embarrassing way to go. And yes, I have done it. Now, am I going the right way? See, you will learn north sense of direction Not great. Not great. Like, I used to play GTA Online with a friend of mine, Steady, and whenever we were doing drop-offs for the gang, oh my god, my sense of direction, he'd be like, you just don't know where you're going. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. You're right. Right, this is the place with the... Wait. Didn't we just come from down here? We did. Yeah, we came from down here. This is where the boss was. And this is where the... Yeah, that's where the drone landed. There's gonna be dudes down here. I think I have to go past them. I'm just making a blind observation. I'm guessing I've got to go past them. How has he sighted me? He's not anywhere near me. Alright, they just know where I am. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I just, yeah, I don't know, man. This without a weapon is not fun, I'm telling you now. I know I can kill all these dudes, like, it's not difficult, but I want to sneak. But the game just isn't... Back here, motherfucker! I'm fine. Fuck you. Come on, get up. Get up. Call this the Jumping Gazelle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want some more of that, don't you? Yeah. There you go. Here's another one. Just for you. Who's next? Oh, it's you. Hey, you son of a bitch. Get up. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So when I walk on moist soil, my footprints can, Did not know that. More stuff, okay. Do I have a weapon now in my backpack? No. Oh well. Well, apparently they get up if you know. What do I have here? A leech. Leech. What? All right, get my cigar out for that one. Fuck you. Fucking leech. That must have been me, like, going through the swamp, right? Dude, fucking get up so I can knock you out again. As soon as I walk away, he's gonna get up. Oh, here we go.
Answer me. Poisonous animals will...
I'm just practicing with these dudes before we move on in the game, I think. Just gonna practice with these dudes. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Speak. The bottomless swamp. Keep moving. Don't stop.
What?
Radio, call HQ.
Speak.
Just up ahead, under the bridge.
Alright, it's enough practice. What do you mean, just up ahead? There's no up ahead. Oh yeah, there is. My bad, sorry. I am finding the mechanics of when they do and do not spot you are very janky at the moment, unfortunately.
Speak. If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage.
Thank you. That was very helpful. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, okay. I think what it is Snake's animation. It looks like he's doing something different to what he's actually doing. Do you know what I mean? That guy said something about under the bridge, right? Whoa, there's a dude there.
While falling, press the action button above branches.
I get my tutorials from... Ooh, under the bridge. I see, I see, I see. I get my tutorials from knocking out guards. Rasovet already. New Bolt Gun DLC does drop soon, I think. I don't think there's anyone here. Oh yeah, there is. Oh no, there isn't. I thought that was a person. Hell is that? I'm guessing there's nobody here, but I wouldn't put it beyond the game to just spring someone on me out of nowhere. Was I not supposed to be here? Chaos Gate's a very good game, guys. Very good. Try it out. But no, not tonight. Tonight I'm playing Metal Gear. Because I'm enjoying it. I wanted to... I love his Union Jack face paint. He just...
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down! Is your answer?
No, there isn't. St. George's flag. There should be, though. Keep focused, brothers. Keep focused. It's I love it. I love it so much.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
I've got a gun. Yay!
45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
You're such a nerd.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
Oh.
You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Thanks, Ed, dude. Thank you.
Right. Let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What a hero you are.
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
I like how Snake's not going for it. You know what I mean?
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Snake, what are you doing with that face paint on? Take it off.
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I think that's where I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it there. There we go. We will save it here. I'm still going to stream for a little bit, but I thought I'd just save the game there. And there we are. There we are. Right, cool. Off we go. With that. Alrighty. Right, put that on there. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm back on the chat now so I can talk to you mano a mano. God, I love that game. It's just fun, you know? Yeah, gun porn. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Do you know what? That would make for a really good prize for the prize draw. I might make that a thing. So this weekend we're giving away a repulsor tank. We've got 2 to give away. I think I found a 3rd one as well, but we won't give that away for a while. So we have 2 repulsor tanks. We gave one away a week ago, and this week we're going to give another Space Marine repulsor tank away for you. All you need to do is be involved in the Patreon, or you need to be on a member of the channel, and you will be involved in that prize draw. Now, I think a week on Sunday, what I'm going to do is that prize draw is going to be for a copy of a 40k video game of your choice that is already out. So wherever you want a 40k video game, you can get it. I will send it to you on Steam. Has to be Steam. But yeah, you can have a copy of whatever game you want, as long as it's within a reasonable price range. Talking like 30 quid. 30, you know, a 40k game with 30 quid. That'll be a week on Sunday. So all you need to do with those is to be involved, is to be a member of the Patreon or be a member of the channel. Knife gun, exactly. Trank gun is the only way to play. Dude, Alex, I agree. Trank gun is, like, I do struggle with the CQC because it's so fiddly, right? That's the one thing I can't... It's really fiddly. And I love Metal Gear Solid 3, but you can really tell how games have really come on in the decade since. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so fiddly to try and get them into the right position for CQC to be held and stuff. The Trank gun just makes the entire game a breeze, you know, and really fun to play. Yeah, you could do Warhammer 3 DLC. You could do that as well. I wouldn't mind that. As long as it's Warhammer related, I wouldn't mind that. That's fine. God, I remember this music from the old Hobby Nightmares back in the day. Wow. Awesome stuff. So in terms of gaming, all of the VODs from gaming will be on our gaming channel, Northern Exile Gaming. For those of you who are on that channel, goodbye. I'm going to switch off the recording now. See you later. Have a good one. See you in the next part.